How many times have you heard, you need to be grateful? Maybe you've read it in a book, heard it in a motivational video, or even said it to yourself in difficult times, almost as a magic formula to make you feel better. But let's stop for a moment. What is gratitude, really? Many confuse it with the thank you that we say out of politeness. Others see it as a moral obligation. If you have something, you must be grateful. And if you are not, you feel guilty, as if you were disrespecting someone or something. But this is not true gratitude. Gratitude is when you see what is, and find a reason to feel good. Appreciation, on the other hand, is seeing what is, and feeling good about it without having to find a reason. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It transforms what we have into enough and more. It transforms rejection into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. If the only prayer you say in your life is thank you, that will be enough. These sentences introduce us to the heart of today's message. Gratitude is not just a feeling or a reaction, but an exchange, a flow that connects us to our divine essence and to life itself. True gratitude is not a duty. It is a feeling. It is a moment of deep connection, a vibration that passes through every cell of your body when you recognize that you are part of something bigger. It is not just being grateful for something, but feeling part of a flow, what I call exchange. Think about when you breathe. You inhale, and it's like receiving a gift from the universe. You exhale, and you give something back. This is the exchange. It's the natural dance of life, the continuous give and take that keeps us alive, aware, and connected. Authentic gratitude comes when we realize that we are constantly part of this dance. It is never a unilateral act. It's not just about what we get, it's also about what we give. And that's where the concept of appreciation, as Abraham Hicks calls it, finds its truth. Appreciate. It doesn't simply mean saying thank you, but observing, recognizing, and celebrating the value of what surrounds us. It is seeing the beauty in what is, without judgment, without expectations. It is living in harmony with that flow of energy that connects us to everything and everyone. Have you ever felt that warm, cozy feeling when something simple and perfect happens in your life? It could be an unexpected smile, the sound of the wind in the trees, or the moment you realize you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Gratitude feels like this. It is calm, it is presence, it is completeness. It is never forced. It does not come from the thought, but from the heart. Yet, we live in a society that often uses gratitude as a form of control. You should be grateful for what you have, they tell us, insinuating that not being grateful is equivalent to being ungrateful or dissatisfied. But what happens when we force ourselves to be grateful? What happens is that we stifle legitimate emotions, such as anger, sadness, or the need to change. Forced gratitude becomes a mask, a denial of our inner truth. True gratitude doesn't require us to ignore what's wrong. Instead, it invites us to acknowledge all that we are, including the parts that seem less than beautiful, and to find a point of balance. So how can we live gratitude as an exchange? How can we return to its purest essence? Here's a little exercise. Stop and breathe. Take a moment to feel your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the gift of the air coming in. Exhale slowly, letting go of something of yourself. This is your first step towards exchange. Observe without judgment. Look at what is around you. Don't ask yourself if it is good or bad. Just notice it. There is magic in the little things, if only you allow yourself to see it. Recognize the flow. Remember that you are part of an infinite cycle. What you receive, you give back. What you give comes back to you in ways you may not yet see. When you practice gratitude this way, it is no longer a mental exercise. It becomes a physical, emotional, and spiritual experience. Gratitude is not a list of things to say thank you for. It is a continuous exchange, a dance of energy that connects us to life. It is recognizing that we are part of a greater whole, and that this whole is part of us.